So we're on the telephone with Tina Sipp of the African Children's Choir. Tina, welcome to Crazy Radio.
Thank you so much.
So tell us about this choir and what's going on here in our fair city.
Yes, the African Children's Choir was started 40 years ago by a man who had a wonderful vision. He was doing work with the persecuted church, and that work took him to Uganda during the civil war of Idi Amin, and was asked to give a ride to a little boy. And that little boy, who had lost both of his parents in the Civil War, sang praise songs the whole journey. And Ray was captured by the resilience, the joy, the dignity, the potential of that child. And he said if the West could just see the beauty of these children, they would want to help. And so that was really what sparked the brainchild of starting the African Children's Choir. And so we now have kind of shifted into providing education for orphaned and impoverished children who would not otherwise have that opportunity, have now been serving children, underserved children in Africa for 40 years, and we've helped educate over 59,000 children and hope to continue that with support of these wonderful churches that house us.
So when is the event here?
Yes, we will be in Alamogordo Sunday morning and evening. We will be at the First Presbyterian Church in the morning and then at Grace United Methodist Church in the evening on Sunday, January 12th. At the First Presbyterian, that performance on January 12th is at 11 a.m. and the evening at Grace United Methodist is at 7 p.m.
What kind of music can we expect? Give me an idea.
The program is called Just As I Am, and it's favorite hymns, familiar hymns put to African rhythms. There are traditional praise songs in African languages. There is synchronized drum piece. There's a traditional dance from the country that they represent, and 3 different costumes, lots of color, lots of energy, all choreographed. The children hardly ever stop moving, and there's a video story actually that goes behind it as well. So it's very engaging, very interactive. But I think more than that, or maybe on top of a wonderful musical performance, I think what people really connect with, honestly, is the spirit of the children, the joy and the smiles. We don't camp too long on the children's needs. That's certainly true and part of their story, but we want people to see their potential and want to invest in what these children can become. That's what they've done for us over these 40 years. These churches and donors have helped us help children actualize who they were created to be. And so it's a very moving, it's very inspiring, and it's very entertaining.
Sounds like it. This is a wonderful thing coming here to Alamogordo. And I think anyone that appreciates music or appreciates your message should probably make their way to the churches, one or the other, or both, and experience this, don't you think?
Oh, absolutely. Nobody will ever be sorry they went to see the African Children's Choir. I guarantee it. They have a message for our culture that is just beautiful. You know, joy in spite of circumstance, resiliency. I think that, you know, who can't benefit from that? Yeah, we're very delighted to get to showcase these children and the children that they represent back home.
All right. If anyone has any questions or wants some more information, how do they get that?
They can go to our website, AfricanChildren'sChoir.com.
AfricanChildren'sChoir.com. All right. So before I let you go, Tina, is there anything else you want to share?
Just would love to fill those seats. Let everyone, it doesn't matter your age, doesn't matter your background, it doesn't matter what church you go to, it doesn't matter. It would cross all boundaries with the children, and we just want to invite people to invest in another life and to do something very profound. I don't know that often if we get a chance to make a profound difference in someone else's life, and this is the opportunity to do that. By just giving a little bit of what you can, that totals up to drastically changing the trajectory of real lives. And so we ask you to be generous, but we also just want you to come and be blessed.